right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. Today we are doing something a little different. Similar to season 1, we're going to do a tipsy episode. And as you can see, we've got the rainbow shot in front of us.
Made by yours truly, Jessica!
And we've also got our Trulies.
Yep.
I think we're all drinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Are we? Watermelon?
Yeah.
Ah, I guess that's one that we can all agree on.
All right, let's just go right into the shots.
Wait, but just as a disclaimer, if you're not 21 or older, please don't drink. Or please drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Yes. That goes to all our episodes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Double fist, guys. Ladies.
Are we cheering and then drinking or second?
Yeah, cheers. Our first one, and then cheers, our second one.
Okay.
We're doing left one?
Left.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's good.
Cheers. Dang, that's good, Jessica. I only want you to make it in the future.
Okay.
No one else.
I got you. All right. What's today's episode?
I don't think we have anything.
Oh, okay. We're just going to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think we're going to talk about college stories too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oops. Does anyone have any wild college story experiences like Pahoa?
I know Pahoa does. And Gao
know.
too.
No.
We should share. Okay, where did we? I think we share in season 1 where we went to college, but we should refresh our listeners. So I went to Augsburg College, now Augsburg University.
I went to the U of M.
I went to 3 different schools. I went
that's
to
right.
college. I went to Century College, and then I transferred to the U of M, and then I transferred to Metro State. Yeah, but I think most of my stories would probably come from University of Minnesota because I dormed there that year. Then I went there, but I don't really have any stories to tell. I'm a pretty innocent lady.
Excuse me.
Innocent people have stories too.
Yeah, I was innocent then.
Please.
But if you hear my stories, then no more innocence.
Please share with us.
I don't know. I was a pretty good girl in college. Did my schoolwork. Only wore college t-shirts.
That's so cute.
I know. I'm trying to imagine Gal walking on campus with U of M.
Exactly. When I wore something different, they're like, "Oh, you have something different."
Really?
I've heard that once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you know,
That's
like
funny.
at the U of M.
Rude.
Yeah, I was. But then you know how at the U of M how there's always so many free events, and at that time there was always free T-shirts that they were giving out, and so I accumulated so much that like in the morning I'll just put on pants, jeans, and a U of M T-shirt. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's all that you need for a college student.
That
Like
is
you don't need to
true.
dress up, put makeup on every day. Like you just need to get a class. And that was my main priority. And so I did that. And so I remember getting the comment like, "Oh my god, like you're wearing something different." Like I was like, "Yeah, like what's a big deal?" But I don't know. I was all about collecting those college T-shirts back then because they were free, and who was gonna complain about free shirts,
I
right?
would do the same too.
Yeah.
Let's talk about freshman year. What's your most memorable freshman year memory?
For me, it was all of it because I was part of Ching Hmong, which is the Hmong House Living Learning Community at the U of M. And so there was about, I think, 20 of us. And we were all part of this half hallway of this dorm. And we were just this big community together. We did like breakfast together, events together, we did homework together. Some of us had classes together, so we studied together too, and that was fun. And then my friend who we went to high school together, we ended up dorming together as well our freshman year. And we were lucky enough to have a corner room, which is at the end of the hallway. So our room was a little bit bigger. But then I remember really particularly our first night when we moved in, we had our door closed. We got everything in, we settled in, and then we just said, okay, we'll just close the door because I don't know, do people just leave the door open at the dorm? Right? It's so weird to just leave your door open.
Yeah.
But then like you hear like throughout the hallway like everyone knocking on each other's door, like greeting each other, and no one greeted us. Like no one knocked on our door and was like, hey, do you guys want to hang out? Like, hey, like I'm this person, I'm that person, like who are you, blah blah. Like we got none of that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Wait,
I know.
The Hmong house?
Yeah, that was the first day we moved into.
And that was Hmong people?
Yeah.
And they knew you guys were in that room, or did they not know?
Okay, so after the fact, after like a few days, we all got together and they're like, yeah, we didn't know if you guys wanted to hang out or not, or if you guys were social, or if you guys wanted people to come in or not, because your door was closed. And we're like, oh, what the heck? Like, yeah, we wanted to meet you guys, so you guys could just knock on the door. But they're like, oh no, because your door was closed, we didn't know if we could knock or not. And she's like, oh, okay, then we'll just leave our door open next time if we want visitors.
Yeah.
Kind of a lame excuse.
Yeah, so that was the thing at Hmong house. Like if you wanted people to say hi to you or like come talk to you, then you leave your door open, and that was their invitation that they could knock on your door. But if you wanted privacy and no one to talk to you, no one to bother you, then you close your door. But in the rare instances that they wanted you or they needed to get you, then they'll knock on your door if your door is closed. But like to be friendly, then you leave your door open.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
So throughout the year, did you guys leave your door open then?
Yeah, we started to. We made a lot of friends. That's how I made my college friends.
That's good.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's so natural for you to want to close the door for privacy.
Yeah, that's what we thought too.
Room.
Yeah, because my roommate and I, we knew each other and we knew that this is our space. Like, we wanted to get to know people, but like, how do you do that? Do we go out and like say hello to everyone else? But then we heard like everyone else talking to each other, and we're like, how come no one's talking to us? Like, are we not friendly? Do we seem intimidating? But we became friends with a lot of people there, so it's good. Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't know. Usually I would just close my door.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But I guess that makes it easier on you too, because you don't actually have to go out there and make friends. Like people actually come in or knocks on your door and say and like introduce themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My goodness, people freshman year were so talkative. Like everyone wanted to be your friend or get to know you. That's how I felt. Like it was all because we were all the same age and we all didn't really know each other, and it was just like, I want to get to know you, who you are, let's be friends. And it was like all of that. And so like we all just were friends, you know, even though we only knew each other like superficially.
Yeah. I think I'm such an introvert that I think I would be like, dang, you're so weird, stop talking to me. And I know that that's not the mindset you should have when you're going to college. Yeah.
It's a hard transition. Like you have to think about like, okay, I'm here to study, but I also need to make friends if I want to survive in this place.
Right.
Yeah.
I know for me, for college, I was definitely, first year I was on campus. I was in the freshman dorm. And I fucking hate.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. I was in the co-ed floor. I think there was only one co-ed floor, and I was like, I know I want to be on the co-ed floor because I want to get to know people. And so a bunch of my high school friends, we like signed up for the co-ed floor, and we got the co-ed floor. And I dormed with my friend Ong from high school.
Oh yeah, I know Ong.
And we were right across from my cousin Kua and Mara because they were dormmates, and we wanted to make sure we were like nearby each other in case we needed anything. And we were lucky that we got to dorm right across each other. So I just remember like every day we would just go to each other's dorm and hang out, or we'll go eat together. Like, hey, you ready for breakfast? Go eat breakfast, because we had the student meals together, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh,
so we just
that's fun.
Yeah, saw each other every day. And then I remember meeting some of the other girls, because the other floors were like either all boys or all girls. And so I remember meeting other girls and guys from different floors. And I think everybody preferred to hang out on our floor because it was co-ed. Yeah. Because I think if you were just a boy in an all-girl floor, that'd be a little
That's weird.
Yeah, or vice versa.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I think our floor was kind of the hangout floor, so you can have a mixture of boys and girls. And so I think that was pretty cool. I was pretty happy that I decided to do the co-ed floor.
I'm surprised that they had co-ed, only one co-ed floor for each dorm.
No, just for the freshman dorm, because I think the other dorms were more apartment style where you.
Oh, I
I
see.
think you could live boy or girl. Because for my sophomore year, we lived in kind of like in a apartment type dorm where I think there was 4 girls or 6 girls and a guy and 2 guys. It was like 8. It was an 8-person apartment dorm.
You live in an 8-person apartment dorm?
Mm-hmm.
This is not the one with TK, or it is.
No, TK did not. No, he didn't go to Oxford. He was at the USL. He was at an apartment.
That was our junior
okay.
and senior year that you guys lived together. You went to K.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Yeah, so my sophomore year, we lived with 2 guys, and then they were in the room downstairs, and we had upstairs, and there was 3-bedroom with 2 girls in each room.
That was part of Osberg housing program?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wow.
And then they also have like regular 4-bedroom dorms, or like 2-bedroom 4-people dorms at
I see.
Oxford. So yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so for the co-ed floor, was it just like girls and boys dorms like mixed up?
Yeah, but sleeping style, like I think you had to live with, like,
And
sleep
the
with the same
gender.
yeah, same
Okay,
sex.
yeah.
But then you could be neighbors to like a different, like you could be boys in one room, girls in the next room.
Oh, interesting. Because we lived at Bailey Hall, and then like they did girls on like the end of the hall, and then boys on the up end of the front end of the hall.
Oh, really? That's
Oh.
weird.
Yeah.
Because when I was at Jimong, it was mixed. So
Oh, really?
yeah, guys and girls were mixed in the hallway together.
Oh,
In the
okay.
whole entire hallway itself, the 4th floor, it was a mix of boys and girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was pretty common throughout.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the floors
Maybe it's
too.
just the floor that I was on then.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because the back end of the hall was just the girls' bathroom, and the front end of the hall was the guys' bathroom. So maybe they did that just for like inconvenience. Bathroom usage.
yeah.
Yeah, they did that a lot too, like alternating the bathrooms on the floor.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah.
Dang, all these distractions in it.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, for our floor, I think we had boys' bathroom and girls' bathroom though. Like they were separate.
Yep, ours is.
But then it was still co-ed. Whereas like if you go to a different floor, if it's all girls floor, it was only a girls' bathroom.
Wow.
If it's all boys floor, there was only a boys' bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah, ours was co-ed floor. So like you go upstairs, there's a women's bathroom and then there's a men's bathroom. And then depending which floor you go to, like the floor right upstairs, right as you enter upstairs, it could be the men's bathroom or the women's bathroom. And then if it's not the women's, then you had to go all the way to the other side of the dorm, because then the women's one is on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy like that. But what is your wildest freshman year college story, or like your wildest, or maybe I should say this, your first college party?
I didn't go to any parties.
Really?
You liar.
That's a lying face.
You guys go first.
I don't know. I have to think. God, you can go first.
Really?
Mm.
Let me quench my thirst first.
How.
I think my first party I went to was not freshman year, maybe sophomore year, like beginning of sophomore year, or either end of freshman year. I can't remember, but it was between that time. And my roommate was like, let's go to a party together, like we haven't been. And like all of our other friends were going to, like the friends that we had on their same floor as us. And so I was like, okay, fine, we'll go together. I kind of knew this person too. It was like their house party that they did. And then we went, and at that time I was dating my ex still. And then he was like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm in my dorm sleeping.
Because he didn't go with you.
Yeah, he didn't go to the same college.
Sly.
I know.
Sly little devil.
That was my wildest story. And so I was like, I was at the party and he was like, what you doing? And I was like, I'm sleeping. And so,
Dang, okay.
Did you feel guilty sending that text message?
no, at that time I was like, no, I'm done, kind of thing. It was like I needed my space. Like I want to do like freshman year college stuff and not be like tied to this relationship. Be like, okay, you're my boyfriend and everything else doesn't matter besides you and my studies. Like I did not want that life, you know?
Yeah.
And so
Good for you.
yeah, and so my friend was like, let's go to this party. I was like, I don't know if I should, but then I ended up going, and then I had a lot of fun. Like, that was super fun. I had a really, really good time.
What went down?
No, it was just like
What made it so fun?
letting loose and like hanging out with my college friends and doing something different, because that was my first college party. And the fact that I had fun outside of what I was like locked into was like really refreshing and different. And so I was like, dang, I'm having a lot of fun. This is like what I want to experience. I don't want to be tied down, you know. Like, I don't want someone who's like, hey, you can't go to parties, you can't have other friends besides like me, or like besides people I know, right?
You can't have fun without me.
Exactly. Like, everything you do involves me. Like, I did not want that. And like, I kind of felt tiring. Like I had that kind of relationship, right? And so I went to the party and I had so much fun, and then after that, like, I never told him. Even to this day, he doesn't know. Yeah.
You were not in bed sleeping when you told him you were.
I was like, tonight I'm gonna choose partying life, not you.
Heck yeah. I was like, I'm having fun, but I'm gonna tell you I'm sleeping and this is all good, and I'm never ever gonna tell you.
Dang, I like you, gal.
I would have never imagined.
Yeah, that's my wildest college story, guys.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
It must have been so like suffocating and tiring to like feel like you can't do anything outside then that relationship.
Yeah, to feel like you had to lie to your then boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I remember one time my college friend and I, who lived like 2 doors down, we were really good friends, and so he was really upset, and then I sent him a message like, hey, like, let's get together, let's talk, I want to like talk to you, like help you figure out what's wrong and stuff like that. Like, I know you're upset, like, hey, let's talk it out, right? Even though he wasn't upset at me, I was like, hey, I know you're in distress, like, let's talk. But then my ex at that time was like, he saw my messages because we were connected, because at that time, you know, you have like iPods and you like share the same account, or like you share the same iPods together. And so he saw, and then he texted me, he's like, why'd you send that to him? Like, you don't do that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, he's a friend, like,
calm down.
I know, like, what the hell, what is wrong with you at that point? And I was like, okay, like, this is so messed up. Like, I can have any friends I want, and I can do whatever I want. This is my college experience and not yours, and I don't feel like I need to follow your orders. And so to me, after that, I was like, okay, what the heck, this is so wrong. And I remember we went on break, but then it was like really hard because we were dating for a few years already, and then we got back together pretty soon after that. But then we didn't really break off until spring of my sophomore year, when I went on a trip, and I was like, dang, I feel so free on this trip. Like, when he calls, I'm like, why are you calling me? Like, this is my trip.
Oh dang, that's when you know that you're
time.
Not,
yeah. And so after the trip, I was like, okay, bye, I'm done with this relationship, like, we're no more. Yep. And so that was it.
Good for you.
I know. I was like, dang, I'm not gonna hold myself back from what I can experience by myself and for myself. Like, I don't want to live with regrets and say that I didn't live college fully, or I didn't get to experience this and that while I was in college. So I was like, I gotta let go of some toxic people and live my college years. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of girls or people, girls and boys, girls and guys, gals and girls, gals and guys,
Gals and girls, same thing, right?
All these
Same
people.
I think a lot of gals and guys need to know that, like, there's so much more than the toxic relationship that you're in. So
Yeah.
like if you like let that go, like, there's so much more to life, and like there's so much more that you could do. So that's good, gal. I'm so proud of you.
Me too. I did
You're
it.
with Va.
I know.
Mrs.
What a
Danger.
blessing. Oh, I get it.
When he says soju, he's danger. How about you, Paul? I know you got a lot of good stories.
I know. Walking in the snow stories.
You know, I don't think I really remember the first college party I went to. I remember
She was
my
blackout drunk.
no. I remember going to my first time going to the club because I didn't go when I was what was it? Did people in high schoolers go when you're 18, right? 18 plus or 16 plus clubs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't do any of that. I didn't go until I think I was 19
Oh, okay.
in college.
Yeah.
I remember going with a couple girls from college, and I think I didn't know what to wear. I was like, what do I wear to the club? Do I wear something casual? Do I gotta look real sexy at the club?
Yeah.
So I remember we picked out outfits. I remember I had to go shopping for my outfit. And so I think it was the four of us, and one of our guy friend went with us because I think it was his first time too. And I remember the club was Aqua when it was still open, downtown Minneapolis. I remember we were all lining up to get in because I think if you have your student ID, you can get in for free before 11.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, and so we were trying to like get in before 11 because we had a friend drop us off so that we can get in line and then make sure we got there before 11 because I think after 11 it's $20. $20 cover.
Yeah.
Even for college students?
Yeah, because if you're not over 21.
Oh.
Because if you're over 21, it's $10 because you can buy
Oh.
drinks in the bar
Yeah.
or in the club, so it's a little
Oh,
cheaper.
wow.
So if you're under, and you have to pay a little more for cover.
Oh, dang, she knows.
Yeah, she would know.
Oh.
So that's like we were trying to reach that 11 o'clock cutoff with our student ID. And so I remember we were all waiting outside to go in, and then we made it, and then we went in. I was like, oh my gosh, this club is so small. Because have you guys been to Aqua?
I haven't.
Dang, she's been to a bigger one.
No, that's my first one, but I just remember being
Small already?
I know, right?
Because it was really small. If you've been to Aqua, you know how small it is.
I've only been
I've
there
never
once,
been.
and I think it was very, like, very foggy. Like, I mean, not very foggy, but like I don't remember clearly like how it looked like. And there was like balcony.
There's like stairs and go up to the balcony, but I think that's the VIP section.
Oh, okay. And I just don't remember much, but
compared to Myth,
Myth is
Myth
bigger.
is pretty
it's like
big.
a quarter, if even not even a quarter.
Is it
of
really
Myth.
that small?
It's very
Really?
tiny. Yes.
Really?
Aqua's very tiny.
Huh? Interesting.
That's really small then.
Yeah.
Because Myth is a good size.
Myth is huge.
Yeah.
I've only been there once, and I was like, whoa.
There's like 3 different levels.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's huge.
Okay, then what's your first time in Myth then?
Yeah, when was your first
Nah,
time?
you go first, Bo.
Oh.
Finish your story.
Yeah.
No, that's it. I just remember going there. I don't remember if we pregame or not because, you know, we're underage. We was not drinking.
I'm sure you pregame. Don't lie.
We did not drink at the club.
Uh-huh. In the car though.
She throwing you under the bus.
No, but I
Talking
think
from experience. I'm just kidding.
I think I still have a photo of when we all went there. But I remember it being really fun. And I remember not knowing how to dance. I think this is so silly, but I think I remember like YouTube me how to dance in the club.
I think I've done that before
Oh,
too. Yeah.
Because I didn't know how to dance.
Dang,
Like
I
how
guess
do
I
people
need to.
how do people grind at the club?
Right. Now she a pro.
No.
You too.
No.
Yeah, so that's all I remember really. That was my first time at the club in college
Oh.
in freshman year.
The first time and many more times after.
Nice.
That was the door.
That was the gateway to the bars and clubs.
For real.
After that, she went every weekend. I'm kidding.
You're not kidding.
Okay, what about you, Jessica? Freshman party, freshman clubbing?
Or first time if it's not freshman year.
I don't think I've ever attended any like college parties, but I went to the club a lot during my younger.
Which clubs?
So like I didn't have like college friends because when I dormed with my cousin, and then like she had a boyfriend then too. So like she mostly hung out with her boyfriend, and then my aunt, like she was older, she's like in her 30s or something, and like they went a lot to Stargate. So I would go to Stargate a lot with them. And I've been to Myth a few times too, but I don't know, there wasn't really
That was in high school?
no, this was in college.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
College, yeah, but I guess one of the I guess one time that I remember from going to the club is that my friend I think she was turning 21 or something like that, I don't know, but she wanted to go to Myth for her birthday, and I think it was like a neon light theme one.
Oh yeah.
So like people wrote they use like highlights to write on their shirts.
That was the one you had to wear white.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And so I went to that, but like at the birthday party, like she had pizza there and she had drinks there, and so like I don't know why I was so stupid, I didn't eat a lot, but I only ate like one slice of pizza, and I didn't eat anything before that too, and so like I took a bunch of drinks, and then when we got there, like I just blacked out and I don't remember anything. Yeah.
Wow. Which year did you go? Do you remember? Because I went during the neon too.
Oh, really?
You guys could have bumped into each other.
I know.
She probably saw me stumbling.
That hot mess over there in the corner booth.
At Myth, when they had those events, it was really popular.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of people. But this wasn't in college. This is actually when I was 18.
Oh, then I was young then.
Oh, yeah. You were like 17, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went to the event too?
No, like not 16. I went when I was like 21.
Oh, so I guess it was like separate events.
No, I went when I was like 20. Yeah.
Okay. Same event but different years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but this was, when I think I was still in college. Not college, high school. Yeah, but I was 18 already.
Dang, girl.
Yeah, I know I'm old.
No, like you were wasted at that time.
No, yeah, I was. And then I was like stumbling, falling over. I don't remember anything. And then thank goodness, but for some weird reason, my cousins and my older sister and my aunt was there too. And so like
some weird reason they were there.
Yeah.
Right? Not that you guys went together.
Yeah, for real. And then so they saw me, or they saw a girl just like stumbling, and they're like, oh shit, she's drunk and stuff like that. And they looked and it was me. And so they just like took me, and then like my friends just gave me over to my sister. And then like the security or the bouncers were like, she's drunk, she's gotta get out of here. And so they took me to this back room, and then I was so stupid because I was underage.
Yeah, because you were 18.
What did
Yeah.
you do?
And I was drunk, and so I was just sitting on this chair. I was just acting tough and everything. I was like, I'm so thirsty, oh my gosh, can't you guys give me a bottle of water or something? And so like this
18-year-old.
Wow, so bold.
and the security guy went and grabbed me a water bottle, and then
You
and
served him.
and what?
Nothing.
And then my cousin was like, Jessica, you need to shut up, you need to sober up, because you could go to jail or whatever. And so I was like, oh shoot, I really messed up, I need to chill. And so I just like, and I was like, I'm chill, like what the hell. And then I got dropped off at home, and then when I got home, my dad and my mom was still awake, and I was just trying to act like nothing was wrong, nothing happened.
I'm so bored now.
Yeah, basically.
But you were really walking like this.
Your world was like.
And I was so stupid because on the ride back home, my two aunts was driving me home, and then I was like, can I just go like change clothes and come back and like let's go back to the club? And they're like, no girl, you're done, you need to go.
Yeah. You wanted to be there. Why?
I did.
Why?
It was fun at the time.
Really? You didn't remember anything?
No, I remembered after I was founded by my family. But yeah, that was crazy.
That
Dang.
is pretty crazy.
Your aunts should have just taken you home to their place, or like.
No, because they wanted. I don't know why she didn't do that, but no, but I guess because I was still living at home too, so my parents were expecting me to come home. Yeah.
Or like they could have knocked on the door and be like, hey, like I brought Jessica back, like she was with me.
I don't know what happened that day, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So crazy.
Let's take a quick break and then we'll come back with more stories.
Yeah.
I gotta go pee.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back.
Oh. All right, welcome back to our episode. We're gonna continue from where we left. But yeah, that was me back in, I don't know, 2012. Yeah, 2012.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
I was still a junior or senior in high school.
Was it 2012 or maybe it was 2013? Maybe it's 2013.
I graduated in 2013.
Me too.
Yeah, so I think it's maybe 2013. Yeah.
I remember going to Myth for the first time.
How
I
was it?
I was in college, and I think TK we went to one of the HMSA event.
At Mid?
At Mid?
No, not Myth. It was at the U of M. No, we went to one of the HMSA event at one of the U of M building, and then it was like, oh, okay, this is kind of important. I think it was Valentine's Day. They had an event on Valentine's Day, and like, oh, this is kind of mellow. Why don't we go to Myth because they had their love lock.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Right for Valentine's Day.
That's fun. I want to go to one.
Yeah, it was not fun.
Oh, just kidding. I don't want to go to one.
Because we went there, I think we went there kind of late because we were at the event first, right? And then we went there, and then we had a couple friends with us. And I remember that was my first time ever at Myth. And I was like, whoa, we parked in the parking lot. I was like, whoa, this club is so big. I didn't know this club was here. It's right by Best Buy.
Yeah.
And so I remember we went in, like they check our ID, we're all good, and like it was so crowded. There were so many Hmong people.
Yes,
It was
that
like
was a place.
The Hmong clubhouse there.
Yeah.
And I remember, and I look up like, wow, look at all these floors. I was like a little child in a candy store. I was just so amazed at everything. And then I think TK and another friend, because of the guys, so they didn't want to dance, and so they went to get drinks at the bar, and then me and my girlfriends, we went into the dance floor, kind of like wiggle our way into the middle. And I just remember walking and passed by a group of guys, and the guy just like reach over and touch my leg and go all the way up, and I was like, oh,
All the way up. Weird.
where I don't want to talk about.
Really?
I was sexually harassed. No, he was like touched on. I was like, I smacked his hand away and just kept going.
Good for you.
I was so scared.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
Yeah, and I was like, Miss is
He's
so dirty.
creepy.
I remember saying that to my I'm not gonna say it, but to my cousin. I was like, Miss is so dirty. I don't want to come back here.
Oh.
Let's just go find a place to dance.
It's so traumatizing.
Yeah, and I never went back.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
That was so scary.
That's scary.
That is
And I
scary.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that
I
experience.
know. I was like, damn, was it what I was wearing? I was just wearing a regular dress.
No,
I
no,
think
it's not
what you're-
you.
yeah,
It's them.
Yeah.
No.
What
Some
you're
crazy
wearing.
psychopath.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What you're wearing does not have anything to do with that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
exactly.
I just remember that being traumatizing. I was like, you know what? I'm never coming back to Myth. And I never went back. That was my one time at Myth, and I was like, I'm done. But other than that, it was pretty big. Lots
Bigger
of
than
Hmong people.
Aqua.
Wait, did you go to the second and third floor?
No, I was only on the dance floor.
Oh.
But aren't those for like more for VIPs?
No.
No,
I think
really.
anybody can go up there,
Yeah,
right?
anyone can go there.
Oh.
I think there's like
I only went to Myth like once.
one more bar and on the third floor or something like that.
Oh, really?
Mixed experience over here.
I only remember seeing the bars on the first floor to the right when you enter the door,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
because the stage is on the left, and the whole dance floor is like in the middle.
Mm-hmm. I just remember it being really big, and I was just really surprised that this was where Myth was.
Yeah, it's like Brothers but bigger.
It's like way bigger than Brothers. Brothers
Yeah.
is
Tiny.
tiny.
Yeah.
I've never been to Brothers.
I'm pretty sure we went on your birthday.
Oh,
we did.
That Brothers.
The one where you got the shot and you were like this.
No, that's 508.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
508.
Oh dang. When the
I don't
dance
remember
floor is
Brothers.
similar.
I mean, I thought we were talking about the Hmong Brothers Event Center.
Oh, in Oakdale?
Yeah.
No, that's
but-
small.
I
That
don't
barely has a dance floor.
Okay, but I don't remember how Brothers look like. I think I mostly remember 508 and I like a little bit of Gay 90s, and that's it.
Brothers is the one with the stage with the step, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 508 is the one with the DJ kind of like in the middle-ish. And then
Yeah,
the whole
it
dance
is.
floor, and then the bars on the left, and
Yeah.
the bathrooms are by the stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you got to go down the stairs to the dance floor.
Yeah.
For 508.
Yeah. So 508 kind of is like similar to Myth almost.
Just way smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low key, I'm kind of sad by the way it's closed.
I know.
Yeah. Is Smith still open?
No. I think it's only open for certain events.
I've never seen. Well, I mean, I haven't seen a promo for Myth in a long time.
Yeah. Like they used to do.
Yeah.
They used to do. Like I think it used to be open like every weekend.
Yeah.
But then they closed down.
Maybe with COVID.
No. I think there was like a shooting back. There was like shootings back then.
Before COVID.
Yeah, and so they closed it down, and so after that they just opened it for like the events and stuff like that. But I haven't seen it open for a while now. Yeah, usually maybe they just use it for like events, like car showings. I don't know. Yeah, but I haven't seen it open for a while.
I'm surprised that the sign is still up and it's still a thing. It's still a business.
The myth name. And was it the wings that they had?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Did you and Val go to Myth together? Ever?
No.
Oh, same.
We've
here.
never been to a club together.
Really?
Besides downtown.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys? You and Two Jerk?
No. Besides downtown, no.
Just the bars. Oh, for your birthday.
Yeah. That's it, yeah.
Again, I have.
Yeah.
To Myth.
Myth, to Aqua, and then we went to a couple other.
Stargate.
No, I've never been to Stargate.
Oh.
I've been to Stargate.
That's some Hong OG club.
Yeah. Did you like it?
It was okay. I went with my cousins. When my ex and I were still dating, he didn't want me to go, but I went anyways. And then he was really mad that I went, even though I went with my cousins. It was so psycho. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go anyways. It's just my cousins.
Psycho.
The song.
Yeah.
I thought about that too. I'm not gonna lie.
No, psycho.
By Red Velvet.
No, Red Velvet and Post Malone.
Oh yeah, Post Malone. Yeah. Yeah. So my cousins, and they invited me out, and so I said I'll go with them. But then I told my ex at the time, like, hey, I'm gonna go to Stargate. He's like, no, like I don't want you to go, stuff like that. And I was like,
Fuck you, I'm going.
I know. I was like, why? I'm only going with my cousins. It's not a big deal. They're my cousins, you know, like.
Yeah. Didn't he show up there?
No.
Or was that a different story?
That was a different story, girl. Dang, I got a lot of stories. But anyways, yeah, I went with my cousins, and then he was really mad at me after the fact because I went still. And so I was like, you know what? Why are you mad? Because I went with my cousins. Like, I didn't go with anyone who I didn't know. I didn't go with a person who I just met. I didn't go with a guy. Like, I didn't meet a guy there. I went with my cousins, my girl cousins. Like, dang, like, it's not a big deal. To me, I was like, this guy is crazy. Like, forget you. I'm going to go anyways. So I went, and I had enough fun because I remember the night taking pictures, having a couple of drinks and stuff like that. So it was good.
Can we talk about that? I feel like there's a lot of distrust between couples when it's the girl going out for girls' night.
Yeah.
And that's like, no, don't go.
But just for the record, our husbands are really chill. We've been to the club before.
And they're like,
without them.
just go.
Yeah. But
I mean, even when DK and I were dating, I was like, hey, I'm going girls' night with my girls. I was like, okay.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's DK though.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but that's bad too. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm going to go. He's like, okay.
Bye.
You're not going to ask me where I'm going to go? He's like,
No. I trust
no. Why, you want me to? I was like, no.
I do feel like we're very lucky and very blessed to have guys who are so trusting of us.
Yeah.
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 But I also think that we
make them feel secure though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they should trust us because it's not like we're going out to do anything anything wrong.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. So like sometimes when he goes out or the guys do stuff, I'm like, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna do this and blah blah. I'm like, okay. And then to me in my head, I'm like, okay, I don't need to ask anymore. He trusts me, I trust him. Like, it's all good. Like, why would I need to ask, like, hey, who you gonna go with? Who's all gonna be there? When are you gonna be back? And all that stuff, you know.
Really?
And like in my head, I'm like, he doesn't do that to me. Why do I need to do that to him when he trusts me? Do I not trust him? Right.
I think Tujar and I, we kind of have this understanding where we just tell each other anyway, like the details, like where we're gonna be, who we're going with, just so we know, and just so if there's anything that does happen, then we would know who to contact, you know. But yeah, that's us.
That's good too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's so good for you to give extra information.
Yeah. I wish my boy would ask that too, extra information, just in case, you know.
He's just like, okay, peace.
I know, not like, who you meet with? What time you get me home? Sometimes you're kind of like, don't you want to ask that?
Yeah,
You're gonna worry about me.
I know.
Yeah.
And then when you're not home yet, they don't text, hey, are you okay? Are you gonna be home?
Exactly.
It's kind of like you just show up back home and they're like, okay, hey, you're back.
Seriously, I think there was one day I was thinking at work. It was pretty late. I think it was like 5 or almost 6. I was still at work. And I messaged like, hey, aren't you going to ask me when I'm coming home? Aren't you worried? And he texts back. He's like, sorry, I was taking a nap.
Rude.
I'm like, dang, okay. You don't care about me at all.
That's so funny.
But that's okay. I guess he has enough trust to take a nap while I'm not home.
That's good for them that they trust us like that.
Yeah, they do. They really do trust us.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And they're fun too. Like when we go to the clubs together and they're just like,
Yeah, like
we're all dancing and they're just chilling by themselves.
Yeah. I don't think they feel like they have to be right there next to us when we are dancing on the dance floor. They could be at the bar drinking and just take a look. Oh, they're okay. And then keep doing their own thing. Let us do our own thing. Because I think we just want to dance.
Yeah.
And they know that.
Yeah.
And I like how they, I just like how they, like, even though we don't, like, we may be a little crazy or something, but they're just like, yeah, okay, yeah. You know, enjoy yourself.
They're kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're always down to be our DD.
I know,
Let
that's
us
so
just, like,
funny.
be silly and be us. You know?
Yeah.
They're so nice. Yeah, like with the one time we went downtown together with just the 3 of us and Sam, and they're all just like chill, like, yeah, whatever, go do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then there was one time where it was just with us 3 that went.
Oh yeah, we wore the same outfits.
We had to wear Paul's clothes.
Yes. I forgot.
And then the guys in the street were like, hey, they're wearing the same clothes.
And I was like, oh, you know, they're all my clothes. They look the same. I forgot about that night.
I didn't forget. I remember that.
I remember that too.
I remember that being so last minute. We just hang out. Okay, let's go to the
Yeah.
club.
Yeah, because you brought it up and then you were like, let's go. And I was like, I don't have clothes. And then Paul was like, just wear my clothes. And you're like, yeah, let's just wear my clothes.
I think it's wore my clothes and my shoes.
Yeah, we totally did.
My feet was hurting, but I was like, dang, I gotta do this. This is like last minute, but it's so fun. I gotta like keep wearing these shoes.
Keep the energy going, right?
Yeah. That's so funny. Oh, that was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like spontaneous things. Like that one night we went swimming.
Oh, skinny dipping.
We did.
Oh my god, that was so crazy.
No,
was
you guys
so
are
fun.
crazy.
That was fun.
It was very refreshing
fun.
in the water.
Yeah. But I swore the neighbors saw us.
Oh yeah.
They probably did.
Yeah.
Our booths were there too, and they just sat by the end of the water, and we all just jumped in.
I know.
All of our bays.
Oh,
We
yeah.
just like sat at the end, the shore and just hung out there while we jumped in.
See our fingers. The perkiness.
Oh my god. That was fun though.
That was
I don't
good.
think I would have done it with anyone else. Maybe I would have, but I'm glad I did it with you guys first though.
Mm-hmm.
It was your sister too, and your
Yeah.
sister's
Oh yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, but my sister's friend was with the guys.
Yeah.
That was fun. Check that off my bucket list.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. Forever. Not just like in my 20s, but like in my whole life.
Maybe we'll do that again when we go when we travel to somewhere nice.
Oh, the nice water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bungalows.
Yeah.
That's
That'd be
salty
so
water
fun.
though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay.
It'll still be fun.
Yeah.
I kind of want to warm water. Skinny dipping.
Oh yeah.
I think
Warm
like
water.
when we were in Florida, the warm water. I would like to go skinny dipping in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Florida's nice where we went.
Was it warm at night too?
We went during the day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Like it's always like middle of the day
Yeah.
hot temperature.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that would be fun too.
Just salty.
Yeah.
I think in the moment we wouldn't mind. I mean, we'd probably laugh about it, but
Yeah.
In the middle of the night
Yeah.
when the park is closed.
I sneak into it. Oh,
That's scary.
That'd be scary. Imagine you're half naked. No, not half naked, but you're completely naked, and the whatever person just comes like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be out here."
that's like a movie scene. For
real.
I swear.
People do that all the time in the movies. Like, they go out at night, like super late, and they like do it on the beach
And
too.
they don't get caught. It's so romantic and everything.
Blech. So dirty.
They run into the ocean.
Jump off the dock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
I know.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
That'd be so scary. You don't know what's.
I mean, I would not do that during the day too, though. But
That's because we don't know how to swim. We're not jumping off no docks.
That's funny. But what were we talking about? Oh, how relationships, how there's like in relationships, like one of the person is always wanting to know where the other person is.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I think that's just toxic and tiring. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
if you, I don't know. Like, if there's trust, then like you don't need to know where they are at all times. And I don't know. I've been there, and it's just so tiring. So, yeah.
I think it's okay with sharing your location with someone you love and trust, you know,
Yeah.
because you never know what's gonna happen.
You're right.
Yep.
But if that person's constantly pestering you about, hey, where are you at? What are you doing? Where are you
Yeah.
at? Who are you with? When you coming home?
Right.
Oh, why
that
are you
kind-
there?
Yeah, like that kind of thing. I think would be pretty annoying.
Yeah, that's abusing their power.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's not just like about like where that person is. I think it's just like other stuff in general too, like at school, like, oh, you can't talk to that person. And
Yeah, that's messed up.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Like them picking who you should be friends with and who you can't be friends with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks to be in a relationship like that, and you like love that person too, and you don't want to leave them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what love is, though.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you think that's love, then you should look elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Get out of that relationship.
Yeah. But if you are in that relationship, please try to seek some help.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say, TK and I, we did date throughout college, high school to college, and college parties. Like, I'm pretty glad TK was around.
Yeah.
You know how you say that, you know, like some people want to live the college experience and all that, but I think I still kind of wish TK was around more for my college parties. Like, I wanted to experience them with him.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I wanted to meet new people, but sometimes, like, he is my comfort.
Yeah.
You know, so if we're there and I don't know anyone, like, if I don't know anyone, I know, like, he will be there with me. I will know him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, when I'm ready to go, I'll be like, hey, I'm ready to go, let's go. Whereas sometimes when I'm with friends, I'm ready to go and they're not ready to go yet. And so I think our college parties, I've always been thankful that he and I were together. And he would invite me to the U of M parties too, and those were always fun. And I think he had fun at the Augsburg parties as well. We got to know each other's friends, and that was also really nice. So I'm glad we were together throughout college.
Yeah.
We might have gotten your average college experience being single, but
Yeah.
it was so nice to have him.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely appreciate having him with me, taking care of me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how to drive. He drove me around so
Aw.
much in college.
Yep. I remember like driving around to college parties when I started to party in college, like senior year. My friend and I would like party hop. I remember going to one in River Falls and then going to one in
River Falls.
Yeah, and then going one to Cottage Grove.
Cottage Grove.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was crazy. And then at that Cottage Grove party, I remember my high school friend who hosted, he was like, you can't puke at this place, and I ended up like puking and like knocking out there. And then I felt so bad. And then my friend who I was with, like, we ended up driving to her house in St. Paul, and then I like slept the night there too. I was like, dang, so crazy, guys. But like, it's fun, but you just have to know who you're going with and know like who's gonna be responsible and if that person is gonna help you out as well.
Yeah.
Because you can't go with two people who's gonna be like, we're both gonna get wasted. Who's gonna take us home, right?
Right.
One of us has to be like, hey, if you get wasted, I got you. If the other person gets wasted, then you say, I got you, right?
Yeah.
And so it was kind of like that. It was like a mutual understanding, and we just looked out for each other. So you have to go with those kind of people.
That's true.
I was gonna say, in every friend group, I feel like there's a mom, you know, that takes care of everyone. Make sure everyone's accounted for before you leave.
Yeah,
the location. Make
so
sure everyone's
true.
okay before you do whatever you transition to another place.
Yeah,
Dang, that mom was always me. I was always the DD too.
You are.
yeah, getting us to downtown.
That's funny. But yeah, I think if you're going to those parties, you should, if you're going with like a group of girls or a group of friends, like you should be leaving together too. But then if you're gonna go off with someone else, like make sure your friends know who that person is too. And yeah,
Exactly. It just reminds me of this other party I went to with my 4 friends. So it was 5 of us, and we all were in my Honda Civic, and I was DD, right? And so we went to this party together, and it was really chill. I knew the party hosts, but then my friends, they didn't know them, and so they're all just kind of like sitting in the bag, sitting on the stairs, just kind of chilling. But then all of a sudden they got like super wasted.
really.
Yeah, they got super wasted, and then they couldn't walk, or they were talking gibberish and stuff like that.
Whoa.
So we're like, okay, we gotta go back to the U of M, back to my friend's place, his apartment. So we got back, and then we parked in their underground garage, and then one of the friends was like, I gotta go pee. And he was sitting smacked in the middle of the back seat. He's like, I need to pee right now. I need to go use the bathroom right now. And then the other person was like really drunk, and the other person like didn't understand. And then I was sitting shotgun, and then my friend was driving my car. And then I was chewing gum, and then somehow I lost my gum too somewhere. And then we're like, okay, I can't let my friend pee here. But then my other friend peeked in my car too.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a mess. And so like we're like, okay, get that friend out, get that person out. They can't pee in the car. So we like try to like push him out. Everyone get out of the car. We got him out. He peed. We got upstairs to their room, and then we got him on the futon that they had. And then he was like, I need to go to the hospital. Like, I need to go to the hospital right now. And he was over 21, but some of us are under 21. So we're like, what the heck? Like, what does that mean? Like, we can't be here. Oh my God, we were drinking together.
Yeah.
He's like, we were giving him some water. He was puking, and then my other friend was puking over the toilet that they had, and then that friend was like laying on the couch saying like he needs to go to the hospital. And then we're like, oh my goodness, like what are we supposed to do? And then my other friend who lived there with the friend on the couch was like, okay, you guys, we'll just call the cops. We'll just call the non-emergency, tell him that the paramedics need to come, that we need 911 and stuff like that. But you guys just go like after that. And so we called everything, and then we left right after we called. And then like they ended up coming, and then they took him, but then they just gave him fluids because he needed like an IV drip for fluids and stuff like that. And the next day he was fine. Like he didn't remember what happened too, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, so
That's
crazy!"
scary.
I know, it was so intense. I was like, "Dang!" It went from like 0 to 100 real quick. He was like, "We were like, no, you're okay. You don't need the paramedics." But then we're like, "Wait, he's asking for the paramedics. He wants to go to the hospital. We can't just say like, no, you have to stay here, right? We have to say like, we think you're okay, but if you want to go, then." We're not gonna stop you. We can't stop you, because if we stop you, then
It could be on you guys.
it's gonna be on us. So we're like, okay, we call, and then we bounce, because we're not gonna be here when the cops show up.
Oh,
Because
so it's just him there.
him and his roommate that we're friends with.
Okay.
Yeah, because then we took, I took my 2 other friends home after that, because we're all underage at that time. But then like if you're underage and you call on someone, then you're not at fault. Because like
you're actually like getting them help.
Yeah, or like if you're underage and you call for help, then it's okay, because you actually call for help and stuff like that. I can't remember the logic behind it, but it's like you're helping this person, and
So you get a freebie.
no, let's not say that.
Okay.
Dang, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, it was scary. It was scary at the time. But I remember like I got home the next day, my dad and my sister took my car out to go practice driving, and I was like, shit,
no.
I haven't cleaned the car yet. It was stinky as hell.
Puke in the bag.
Yeah, there was puke in the bag, like the back seat.
Oh my gosh.
Like a puddle. And I was like,
I've
oh
cleaned
my
up
God.
puke before too, and it's not fun.
I know.
In your car?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's so
It's
disgusting.
disgusing.
You can smell it still.
Mm.
I've never
Yeah.
cleaned in my car.
But that reminds me of a story when I think it was my 21st birthday or something, and we went to the bars, and then we were on our way back, and I was like blacking out, and so I really needed to pee. We were parked in the ramp, so we were on our way to the parking ramp, and then I was like, I need to pee, and so like I just like stood by the like a cement wall or something, and I like squatted, and then I peed, and then security came.
Oh my
The
God.
security car? Damn.
Yeah, and I think they didn't want to deal with me, so they're just like, oh, well,
Just keep driving.
Yeah.
Another person peeing the parking ramp.
yeah.
Typical Saturday night.
Yeah.
I thought of Florida when she said that.
MTK.
Oh, what happened?
We're not gonna talk about it.
No.
We're not gonna. You can go
Okay.
ask him personally what he did in Florida.
At Key West when
the
we got
parking
there.
Oh, okay. I'll ask him.
Yeah, but I've peed in a parking ramp before too.
Really?
In Uptown parking.
Oh.
I think you're supposed to like get a ticket or something if they
Yeah, 'cause
catch
it's
you.
public urination.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get fined for that.
Yeah.
I never done that. Never know.
Because I was like, I'm just gonna pee right here, and my cousin's like, no, you can't do that. You can get a ticket. They police like security lock. Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, they got cameras too on the ramp.
I'm sure. But I mean, what are they gonna do about it?
I don't know, unless you want to be on camera, like America's most embarrassing moment,
Right?
or on MTV. I don't know, they have shows, crazy shows.
Okay, well, I hope everyone enjoyed our funny, silly stories from college.
Yeah,
I know. I went from like college parties to like clubbing parties
to like
clubbing.
toxic people.
Yeah.
All the above.
All over the place.
Yes, hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you do, be sure to follow us, like, comment, subscribe to our videos.
Yeah, let us know in the comments your favorite college stories too, college moments. We want to hear about your experience as well.
And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Google Play,
Podcast.
what's the Spotify, Anchor, and iTunes. Yeah.
Yeah, really, anywhere you can find podcasts.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.